I am here and I am aware that some things have happened and I've had to create a new link. And so I've placed that in. At the end of it, I'll edit this part out and I'll just sit and wait for a moment. The irony is that someone said to me, "Don't do it live, don't do it live. It's Mercury retrograde." But actually, I just got to a point in the day where I needed to be here, and I hadn't had a chance to do anything other than write it um, and and write it up. So welcome if you're here. Forgive me. I'm just going to give a few more moments for people to arrive. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Fiona. So if you didn't hear me, I've mucked it up and so hopefully people will find their way. I've put this new link into Facebook. I'll just share it onto my other platform. And I want to say that if you don't already, get some water and get pen and paper. If you've got a candle, it will be a nice time to light it. And hello, Sarah. Are you Sarah or Sarah? Okay, let me just write a comment here. Darn it. Hang on. Okay, so I see this. No, the people who I can see are on this link aren't here, so I've just sent a message. Oh, unless then just if you are here, can you pop your name in the chat so I can see if the people who are showing up on the old link are here, please? Hello, Raul, Sarah, 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 then maybe. All right, so we are in pretty phenomenal. Hello, Helen. Hi, Anne. We are in pretty phenomenal energies. They're super quick. They are so fast, they're hard to catch. And so we are going to use these energies to bring in some things for self, to release some things for self, bring some things into for the collective and spread it out into the world. And so I'm going to be inviting in some beings. I'm going to be inviting you to invite in some beings, and I will get started. Okay. So welcome everyone, and welcome to essentially We are very strongly in this fifth dimensional frequency now, and what I get around it is that we are having fluxes and spikes to at least a seventh dimensional flow frequency spike. So just invite you to be comfortable for a start. And I call in Divine Mother, Divine Father, Creator to be overseeing this. I invite my divine team to be present. I invite you to invite your divine team to be present. And I ask that my team hold us here in a stable frequency, that we can continue this broadcast, that we can each have a clear reception and image. And I just invite you to have your feet flat on the ground and take some breaths. Hello, Bhavika. And relax and take your focus with your eyes closed into your heart space, into the center of your heart space, where your divine flame, your essence of creation, your fractal of creation sits. It may sit as a singular flame, it may be multiple. There's no right or wrong in my view. I see them all. So your point of consciousness is to there. You're inviting in your higher self to be present, your I am presence. You call in now your mighty I am presence and ask your mighty I am presence and higher self to oversee and guide this meditation, this journey of relaxing, releasing, and renewal, the swapping out of the old and the bringing in of the new, under the highest auspices of your own highest alignment and guidance. So we call in this highest light and frequency for protection and connection, for this guided journey, guided by Gaia. And so I want you to be really relaxed and very attuned to your own body. And you use your paper to jot down things and just jot what comes under the instructions and guidance, and don't get caught up in it. So as you're breathing in and you're connected into your internal flame, you're now sending a connection from that internal flame in your energetic heart space. Send a connection to creation, to creator, to prime source, Mother God, Father God, Mother, Father God, whatever is your representation of that. And feel the love that is returned from that connection. Feel the warmth in your heart. Feel the softness, the openness. And now send down another connection thread into the center of the earth to connect into Gaia, to the cave, the pond of Gaia. So feel yourself well grounded into the earth here and well connected into creation station, the mighty cosmos. And relax. And call in all aspects of self. to be present through the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and energetic, to sit in presence with you. We instruct all of that to come into perfect balance and centre. So under the guidance of your own spirit team, your own inner self, your higher self, your mighty I Am presence, I want you to bring your awareness to your physical body. Just do a little scan from your head down to your toes. And just notice where there might be any tension or any contraction. And where you see it, just take a breath and allow the breath to move into that contraction, that tension, that space in the body under the instruction of softening, opening, and releasing. So we're releasing any tension, any contraction in the body so that the body is in a neutral space so that then you can notice any changes. So thank you, body. Thank you, I am. My mighty I Am presence, my higher self, my guidance team here overseeing and giving guidance and clues through the sensory body. And so we're clearing it out and coming into neutrality, center, and balance to begin. Hello, Tokyo. So now I want you to feel into your body. Create this energetic relationship with your body as it is right now in this moment. And come into love in your heart space. Feel that love for self, that feeling of compassion. You might want to place your hands on your heart. Feel the warmth, the compassion, the expansion in your heart. Call in gratitude for all of your earthly experiences, good, bad, or ugly. Be grateful for the learnings and the unfoldings. Then call in balance again. Call my body into balance through all spaces, places, and energetic fields. See if you can see what your body looks like with your eyes closed. See the light, see the glow. And allow the love to grow again, to expand again through your heart, through your body. Feel it deepening. Feel into your heart to see if it has a message for you. So we are in this time in our world, in our alignment, in our astrological alignment, in our energetic influences of huge opportunities for shifts and paradigms. And so we're going to use the energetics that are current to assist this. So we're going to shift the paradigms out of our own internal energies. So I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to write down the first thing that comes, and then the first feeling that comes in your physical body and where. So I want you to just be developing this awareness of where things are showing up in the physical, and then what words or phrases might show up. And you're just allowing your body. So we're instructing your body to be a clear sensory responder, to give clear sensory communication. And you're the scribe. So you are the body, you are the observer of the body, and you are the scribe of the responses. I want you to feel into what shows up in the physical body when you are asked the question, who are you? And write that down. It doesn't have to be an essay. So you might write adjectives, feelings, nouns. Next, who are you not? Who are you not? So there are a lot of answers to this next question. I'm not going to frame it. I'm just going to give it to you and you can answer it however comes for you. Which part of you is not completed? Next, who are you becoming? Next, where do you recognize that you have had inner growth, inner development, and inner change? Bring into your awareness now any healing, any issues that need to be released. And we are asking for the highest level of cooperation with this body in the most quantum way possible and instructing the body now to release. any issues of rejection. Take a breath. Release any issues of abandonment. Instruct the body to release any issues of humiliation. Releasing through all layers, stratas, cells, lifetimes. Releasing any issues, any wounding of betrayal, of injustice. You may be witnessing these move out of your body in any particular way. There's no right or wrong way for that. You may feel it, see it, hear it, know it. Now you're releasing any karma. Releasing any trauma. Any particular inner child issues that need to be released, release them now. Thank you, body. Just ask yourself now, before we move on, is there any physical healing that's showing up that's required? Any point of focus in the physical body? Anything that comes up in the emotional or mental body that still requires healing, jot it down. We're instructing the body to release, undo any contracts that this soul has entered into, that this being has entered into, any contracts. So you are doing this under the auspices of the guidance and instruction of your mighty I Am Presence and Higher Self. So this is all for your highest good of this incarnation, past, present, and future. So you can know that you're not releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Release all beliefs, all limitations, all programs. Any feelings of lack and inadequacy. Any attachment to false light beings and false light information. Any aspects of you that bring in contraction or limitation. Release any criticism of self, any self-judgment. Taking a big breath of forgiveness for self. Let go of any mistakes and enable these to be seen and shown, and jot them down if you feel to. And just take a couple of breaths here. Just watch and feel and allow the body to process any of this out through the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, psychological, energetic, spiritual. Releasing all and any aspects, like down to cellular level, that doesn't serve you in your highest form. And thank your body. Thank your body for its alignment, its balance, its release. its partnership with you. Yeah, I'm just going to give you a minute. Allow anything that comes up here in this space to be heard, seen, felt, and jot it down. So anything that hasn't been attended to here. We call in now this wash of transmutation light from the violet field to move through, to wash and clear and cleanse and release, to transmute, transform. Now we're moving into a new part. So as this speeding up occurs during this time, you are likely to come into new perspectives, new realities, new understandings, and new creativity time. So time to just review what needs to go, to be released, what is done, what is completed, what is ready to be released, and what needs to be recreated. So we've done the first part of that, and now we're moving into the second. So that's just my talk to you. Now we're moving into what is coming in. So we're looking at codes, things that come in regarding awakening and higher levels of consciousness. Might like to put a plus sign here on your notes. Asking you this question: what are your next level of skills? What are your new talents and your new capabilities? What do you see those as? Jot them down. These are some little pre-questions. Here's a deep question. How does your next level of consciousness show up? How does it show up? So we're calling into the body, into this new body with this new level of awareness. We're calling in freedom. We're calling in peace, allowance, neutrality, wisdom. We are calling in your new crystalline codes. You might see or feel those coming in. We are bringing in your original source codes. Call them in. Call in your original DNA sequences and codices. Call in your original keys. We call in your ascension codes and ascension plans. We call in another wave of gratitude, another dose of love. This expanded view of you, this expanded self can hold more now. Be grateful for that. Watakana shiata o ta shiakana atiyara shi 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 itiana eki ki 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 e shi 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 hiatakana akoya shishana. Call in energetic union for self. Call it in your physical self and through your energetic selves. Call in your true beloved. Call in any formula, any essence, any codex, any codices written about your divine partnership. Hey Yatakanashi. Call in the essence. Call in the essence of you. Call in the essence of your beloved. Call in the essence of your divine counterpart. Call in the essence of your divine union. Call it all in. Call it in to every aspect of your being. Call in energetic union with your true beloved. Union with your counterpart. And physical union with your true beloved, your divine counterpart. Feel that. Take some breaths. Notice how you are feeling. Notice how you're feeling in your mind, in your heart, in your physical body, in your emotional body, in your energetic body, in your soul. So as we have called back all of these aspects into self, drop in, get lower, get grounded, feel it out. Ask yourself this: what are you going to do now? What are you going to change as a consequence of this juxtaposition, of this slight movement in this time of transformation? What are you going to do? What are you going to do differently? What are you going to change? And then what comes up is your new direction. And it might not be new. You may already know. But ask the question: what is my new direction? Or what is my now direction? What is my new or now purpose? What is my new or now passion? Passion, purpose, direction. Direction, purpose, passion was the order I gave it in. How does it feel as you write those things down? What are the gifts? What are the qualities And what are the skills that you have for that purpose, direction, and passion? I want you to take a couple of moments envisioning you using that, being in it, feeling it, operating within that paradigm of you in your highest alignment with your new passion, your new purpose, your new direction. Note what you are doing. Note where you are. Who are you affecting? What will your contribution to humanity be? And I want to tell you that it may only be beginning to drop in. We are in this sort of place where things will swap out and swap in. Things will come in more deeply. Things will start to maybe be sprinkling in or maybe be pouring in. What will your contribution to our new earth be? And now I want you to imagine that you're holding the end of a huge skipping rope that's really a wave of energy. And so you've got one end of one rope, and there's someone else on the other end, and we're spread around the world. And we're going to visualize that these ropes are the waves of energy that uplift, they uplift humanity, they uplift consciousness, they uplift our earth as in our ground. They uplift the interior of our planet. They uplift our plants, our food, our trees, our water, our air, our oceans. And you are moving this rope, this wave, this energetic, like a giant skipping rope. As you're rotating yourself around the globe, across the earth. With every turn of the skipping rope, you are adding essence of creation of our new earth, our new illumination, this higher frequency, this purification aspect of our world being completed. And you're feeling the delight, the exhilaration, the joy in your heart, knowing that everything is being uplifted in frequency and all that doesn't serve us is being released. A whole new level of illumination, a whole new level of enlightenment, a whole new group of beings coming into consciousness, the level of awakening. Now I want you to imagine that you notice the person on the other end of the rope is your counterpart, your true love, your divine partner. And that you are gathering up the rope from each end to come together, toe to toe. And you now see yourself holding hands or holding elbow to elbow. And you're creating a vortex of energy that spins into a pillar of light, a unified field, a portal of light and illumination, a crystalline pillar. As you merge and unify in this new and higher dimensional frequency and space. And now you notice that these pillars are sending out beams and beacons of light to connect up to other pillars around the earth, forming a higher dimensional net, a seventh dimensional grid at the top, a fifth dimensional grid at the heart, a three-dimensional grid at the feet. This integration of these dimensional spaces enabling all of the earth and all of the people, all of the beings who are ready in terms of soul ready, those who have souls, those who are on the ascension pathway. We illuminate it all with love and light. And now you stop the spinning. You touch foreheads with your beloved. You ask, is there a message? You say, see you soon. You're filled with love. You're filled with knowing, anticipation that all is well. And you return to your space. Take a breath. Touch your feet on the floor. Open your eyes when you're ready. Stretch your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms. And on the bottom of your piece of paper, I want you to write a brief, punchy affirmation to self, starting with I am. And if you are a bit stuck, you might be wanting to write something like, I am viewing and observing the world from a higher perspective as I come into my higher dimensional frequency and being. And I am so grateful to my body and all of my systems. And I wish you a lot of beauty and grace and love as we navigate this passageway. This passageway where we are up-leveling and uplifting in frequency in the ascension spiral on a daily basis. And it is super fast. And our job is to stay in peace, to stay in balance, to hold love, and be present in the now. Because that is how we navigate this time. So thank you. Much love.